coming on. We need to set up something with Ethan or have an official thing.
But Ethan's got, he's so fucking up in the ethers, and he's he's his own thing. He's hit or miss. He fucking invites me on like 10 minutes. They're like, oh, come on the show. It's fucking midnight.
Yeah, that's why I don't do High Council anymore, because he's still like a fucking spaz about things sometimes, where it's like, yeah, come on, and then the time where I set time aside, he never invites me, and then the times where I don't, I'll be like at the gym and he's like, hey, come on right now. I'm like, no, I don't. What are you doing?
Yeah, and then he gets mad at me. Sometimes he sent me a link, and I'm like, maybe in an hour I can hop on it. And he's like, come on, get on here now. And it's like,
what it is because I think he doesn't like the volatility we bring to the streams, but then he wants it sometimes when he has somebody really boring on. So he's like, oh, well, this is going nowhere.
Yeah, it's going nowhere. It's fucking sending the clowns.
Yeah, exactly. You're better at the ones where they're talking about serious stuff though. Like if they're talking about Star Wars, I'll come in and be like, you're all fucking retarded. But if he invites me when I don't know why he invited me to that one where they're all talking about their projects. Like, I don't want to make fun of Mitch and stuff when he's like, yeah, I've been working on this with my wife for a year now. Like, I'm not gonna be like, you stupid fag. I don't
project. What are we gonna come on and rip on stuff? But I actually liked his project a lot. That's
no. I think he has like I said, I think of all these whatever the fuck Comicsgate comics. I think Red Rooster's probably the most like the one that would actually go somewhere, because it's about it's a superhero. It's not some weird offshoot that
I honestly think that his has legs, and I think Ethan has always said, I want a video game.
They already made that. It's called Battletoads, Ethan. Nobody wants your stupid fucking frog game. Get out of here. It's
going to be set in like an apocalyptic fucking setting, and I think it could work.
That's what Battletoads is. It's all future and apocalyptic.
Well, listen, Battletoads worked, but then wasn't it just a ripoff of Frogger?
No, it wasn't a ripoff of Frogger at all. And they're bringing Battletoads back, so I don't even know what he's hoping for.
Maybe a crossover event.
It was kind of Battletoads was like a Double Dragon, except it's set in some weird fucking future thing where they fight all these like insectoids and
the problem is you just don't like it because it's like so out there where it's a frog as the fucking lead, so you're like,
he looks goofy too. He just
look at the success of the Turtles. I mean, those are good. They're good stories, and fucking people like that shit.
Ninja Turtles works because they're set in our world. They're not set on some fucking nonsense world where it's like, here's a gigantic cyber reptile thing again.
So is CYBERFROG. It's set on Earth.
Ugh, it looks stupid.
You fucking hate it. Shit.
I would sooner support Richard's comic than CYBERFROG.
Look, let's not get ridiculous. No, which one is he doing? The Jawbreakers or the other one?
The Jawbreakers would probably be. I don't even know what Iron Sights is about. Some fucking racist or something. I don't know what it's about.
I don't know. They both seem okay.
Nah, I think also Jawbreakers doesn't work for me because I never liked G.I. Joe. I don't give a fuck about that.
Right, but that's his passion. Like,
so I feel like that's it. But I mean, I don't know. I'm just knocking CYBERFROG because it's fun. It looks like
the fucking art though. The pieces that he's putting out are fucking insane. Like the Ethan shit. Like honestly, and I'm not a big.
What do you think of Ethan's
I didn't know who Ethan was before. What?
Like Ethan's art style?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's so detailed. It's crazy. I look at that, and I'm not a big. I read comics. I'm more of a fan of writers than artists. That's the way I've always been. The art is incidental, but if the story's good, but I do like his art.
He's definitely talented, but I think in terms of comics, I usually prefer. I don't even know what they call it now. More like neo retro or something. I like Doc Shaner. I forget his name. And the guy who did Daredevil for Mark Waid, Paulo, I can never remember the names because I don't really give a fuck. But that kind of style I usually like.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where it's more like simplistic. I don't know why I like it, but I mean, like, I understand. I'm not saying Ethan's trash. He's definitely talented. It's
just Bo says Cecil is an Ethan shell. Well, I'm not actually. I do like the art. I actually do kind of like the story too. I like that type of shit. But fucking this guy's growling and fucking vomiting in the background. But I know I can't like it. I do like it. What am I supposed to pretend I don't so I don't get called a shill?
I just think Ethan's essentially the top of the Comicsgate community next to Richard, and we need to bring him down a notch. Okay.
Well, we're gonna bring them down. Fucking, it's gonna.
He needs somebody to just tell him his ideas and art are stupid, and he's a racist. Okay, he doesn't get that enough.
Right, he needs to be called a racist more.
Yeah, he doesn't. I'm just saying, he has enough yes men being like, "Oh, yeah, sure, that's cool." Every now and then, even if it's not true, he needs somebody to be like, "This looks awful and it's stupid." It's going to drive him to do better work. You know.
I